Jews, Hebrews, Israelites, the chosen people. They are known by many names and are one of the oldest people inhabiting the world today. And yet their true history is relatively unknown.
Today we will talk about perhaps one of the most intriguing success stories in world history. Jews. Yes, they are people who have faced difficulties in every period of history and have been exiled many times. But the interesting thing is, despite all these oppressions, how is it that Jews have become one of the richest and most influential communities in the world? What do they do differently? To unravel this mystery, let's dive into the dusty pages of history together and discover the factors behind this enormous success story. Historical origins of the Jews. The financial success of the Jews is the product of thousands of years of accumulation and a history of hardship. This story begins with the Babylonian exile. In 586 BC, when the Babylonians conquered Jerusalem, the Jewish people were uprooted from their land and exiled to Babylon. This forced exodus was the first step in the Jewish diaspora. Living away from their own land forced them to survive in different cultures and geographies. And this made the Jewish community adept at resilience and endurance. In this new environment, Jews turned to trade in order to survive, not only physically but also economically. Trading with different peoples in different countries offered them the opportunity not only to survive but also to become an economic power. In time, Jewish merchants established a vast trading network around the world. This network allowed Jews to develop trusting relationships with each other and to expand their trade. Although separated by borders, this bond between Jews made them a strong and cohesive community. However, the history of the Jews is not limited to trade. In the Middle Ages, Jews again had to make a difficult choice. In Christian Europe, the Church forbade usury, that is, lending money at interest. However, since Jews were not subject to this rule of the Church, they started to turn to financial services. This field, which they were forced to enter at first, became a sector in which they gained expertise over time. Jews had a unique knowledge of money management. They gained an important place in the world of finance by mastering areas such as lending at interest and providing loans. These financial services provided Jews with great advantages in the long run. Their competence in accumulating money, accumulating capital, and managing this capital made them indispensable in Europe's economic system. Jews strengthened this position in the financial system over time. This allowed them to play an important role in the economic structure not only of their communities but also of the societies in which they lived. The roots of the financial success of Jews have been shaped by the challenges they have faced throughout history. Forced migrations, the necessity to live in different cultures, and the necessity to orientate themselves towards certain professions made them both flexible and resilient. Over time, these characteristics have helped Jews gain strength in the economic system and become a globally recognized financial community. Education and cultural values. In Jewish culture, education is almost like a philosophy of life. So much so that religious texts such as the Talmud contain not only religious teachings but also information covering all areas of life such as ethics, law, and commerce. For this reason, Jews direct their children to education from a very young age. Because they know that a mind equipped with knowledge is always one step ahead in life. In Jewish society, education is seen as the key not only to the self-development of an individual but also to achieving social and economic success. For this reason, many successful people have emerged among Jews in prestigious fields such as law, medicine, science, and finance. These achievements show how well-equipped they are not only intellectually, but also professionally. This focus is not limited to individual achievements. The Jewish community is strengthened by education, which enables them to rise socially and economically. This is why Jews can stand out in every society in which they live, because for them education is the foundation for success in all areas of life. Diaspora and Networks. The fact that Jews have a vast diaspora network around the world has given them an incredible advantage in the world of commerce and finance. Imagine, there are strong ties between Jewish communities scattered all over the world. These ties paved the way for international trade and gave Jews the chance to easily capitalize on economic opportunities. But the real secret lies in the trust and solidarity between these communities. A Jewish merchant can safely send goods to another Jewish merchant on the other side of the world. This network of trust contributed greatly to the acceleration and expansion of trade. Because they knew that the risk of the trade was minimized thanks to their trust in each other. This solidarity was the key to success not only in trade but also in financial relations. The diaspora offered Jews not only the opportunity to exist in different geographies but also the opportunity to establish an effective trade network around the world. These networks played a key role in the Jews' success on a global scale. Modern achievements of the Jews. Today, Jews play in the League of Giants in the world of banking and finance. Just imagine that some Jewish families, such as the Rothschild family, have built huge financial empires, not only in the countries where they are based but worldwide. These families hold not only money but also political power in their hands. Economic power enabled them to be influential in the political arena, but Jewish success was not limited to finance. Starting with the Industrial Revolution, Jewish entrepreneurs have always been at the forefront of innovation. It was no different in the technological revolution. Jews were again at the forefront of Silicon Valley. Even today, it is possible to see many Jewish names among the most successful entrepreneurs in the technology world. This success story demonstrates not only their financial acumen but also their innovative spirit. In the modern world, Jews are a community that is at the forefront of both finance and technology. These achievements have been made possible thanks to their historical know-how, entrepreneurial spirit, and solidarity. The worldwide prosperity of Jews is not the result of a single cause, rather, it is the product of many different factors coming together. The struggle for survival has given Jews unparalleled strength and resilience. Education and cultural values gave Jews an intellectual advantage. The fact that they directed their children towards education made them knowledgeable and professionally strong individuals. This has pushed the Jewish community to always be one step ahead. The Diaspora Network enabled Jews to trade and develop financial relationships around the world. This network, built on strong ties and trust, enabled them to capitalize on economic opportunities more quickly and effectively. In the modern world, Jewish successes in entrepreneurship and innovation have made them a financial power on a global scale. Their historical background, strong solidarity networks, and innovative approaches have been the cornerstones of the Jewish success story. This is why Jews have an important place in the world economy today, as they have in every period of history. Behind this success story lies a past full of challenges, strong cultural values, and a vision for the future. Today, we unraveled the mystery behind the financial success of the Jews. We discovered how history, culture, education, and commerce come together to create such a powerful success story. This story shows us how valuable lessons it offers us. So, what are your thoughts on this subject? Don't forget to share your ideas in the comments. Until we meet again in the next video, take care and goodbye.